From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, there's an NFC fighting store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions.
And welcome, Dan Campbell, and your two-time defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Greg Reynolds to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. This is Gibbs on second down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. He has the first over the middle, and they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Has the connection to right. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Nicky Luvu there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
The Lions, first down. First and 10.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense set for a first and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead, and good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Another one for Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels. First carry now for Austin Eckler.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off him. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be third and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Motioning the tight end now. Off on first and 10. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Out of the shotgun, gone. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jared Goff touchdown.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Commanders nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well. After drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that, Nate. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
They managed 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down. Running with Eckler again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Eckler, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Commanders.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 10.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. They kick the running back in motion. Daniels setting up the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Slot receiver headed left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Motion man left is Brown. Daniels throwing on third. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Press way in punt formation for Washington.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, he's keeping it again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
An 8-yard pickup, and the Washington first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Daniels gonna keep it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. It's Marcus Davenport with the tackle.
He's tackled at the 29.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
From the 29. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down. It sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Commanders' first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Eckler. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They send Samuel right. This is Eckler on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Here he is on third and long. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Fourth down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Off now on third down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Gibbs. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Goff. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he'll get it up to the 44. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Lions. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The toss play, Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made by
We love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Goff out of the gun on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
For the Lions.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Showtime! Let's make some noise! All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions foot racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 1. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw again, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels is going to throw again. He tucks it and takes off. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Eckler now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Hand off now to Eckler. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force fourth down.
It's a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. He was taken down by Jartavius Martin. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Gibbs. Juke the defender. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down throw from Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. It's his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing again, it's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Man in motion, headed right. Running on second with Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Goff now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Intended for Jameer.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go for it. Goff. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
The 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Goff. He brings it in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Off play action, Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He keeps it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. They go play action with Goff. Has the connection to right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Gibbs now from the gun. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They're in the sneak here, Goff. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Goff on third. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Eckler now to return it. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders set to take over. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Samuel comes in motion left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. He cuts it right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that win.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now. From the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. Short. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. Now Daniels to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, Daniels. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Here's Daniels. Has it in close. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught deep behind 5. Oh, the ball is out! And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 20-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Gibbs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Jahmyr
I call
Gibbs.
this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Daniels now. Finds him over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.